Hi Starseeds, welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make granola. Okay, so this is a really super delicious and easy recipe that you can actually make with your kids because it's super easy. And what we're going to be adding in is some bananas, some oats, some walnuts or pecans if you like, a lot of different ingredients that you guys are going to enjoy, and it's going to give you that nice salty and sweet taste with a crunch that you need in the morning. But before we get into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be notified every single time we upload a video. Let's get in the kitchen.
Now guys, you know that I don't make any entrances like these in her videos, in Irene's videos, but today I'm making an entrance because it's very important. This breakfast recipe is delicious. And the only reason why I'm here is to tell you that it's really delicious, okay? I normally don't do this, but in this video I'm doing it. It's so good. I want to have it every day for breakfast. It's amazing. Delicious.
So what we need to do firstly is mash one banana. So I've got tons of ripe bananas in my kitchen, and this is just the perfect time to use them because obviously we don't want to waste our bananas. So what you're gonna do is just mash it with a fork. And you wanna mash it well because you don't want little chunks in your granola, right? You want it to be evenly cooked throughout the granola, so just make sure you mash it really, really well. So once your banana is mashed like so, you're gonna set it aside and get out a nice big clean bowl. So to our bowl, we're gonna be adding in some oats. Now the oats that I'm using, these are big jumbo oats. You don't wanna be using those small oat flakes because it's just gonna get really mashy and mushy in your granola mix. So make sure you get these rolled oats or big jumbo oats. So I'm using 3 cups of this. So we're just going to place 3 cups into our bowl. And I absolutely love using puffed grains in my granola. This is actually 3 cups of puffed buckwheat. Now, if you don't have puffed buckwheat, you can go ahead and use puffed rice or puffed quinoa. So I've got a cup of walnuts. You can use pecans if you don't like walnuts, or you can use half pecans and half walnuts. Also, you don't want to use walnuts that have been dehydrated or roasted, okay? So you want them to be raw walnuts. That's because you might burn them, okay? That's the only reason why I'm telling you. So you're gonna add in the 1 cup. So of course you can use any spices you like, but here I have a half tablespoon of cinnamon and 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay guys, we're gonna be adding in some delicious sea salt. Look at these large granules. They're absolutely delicious and they're iodized as well. But anyway, this salt is going to help the oats cook and get nice and crisp. And also it's just going to add a really nice saltiness against the sweetness of the agave syrup that we're going to put in. So I'm using half a tablespoon. So now with a wooden spoon, you're just going to mix it all up. Just give it a nice mix. Make sure that all the spices and the salt are sort of evenly dispersed throughout the granola. And once you've done that, we're just going to set this aside. Take our bowl of mashed banana, and we're gonna add to our mashed banana a 1/3 cup of agave nectar. Of course, you can use any kind of sweetener that you like. Even maple syrup works really well, obviously, with this. We're also gonna be adding a 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Make sure you get all of that goodness. So all you want to do is whisk this up. So all that's left to do is add in this beautiful coconut oil, banana, and agave nectar mixture into the rest of the ingredients. And now we are just going to mix it all up. So with a wooden spoon, you just want to mix it up. Make sure you do a good job of this because we do want that delicious agave nectar concoction to coat all of these delicious ingredients here. So I've got my baking tray here lined with some parchment paper. You just want to make sure that your baking tray is big enough so that your granola is lying flat and isn't sort of like layered on top of each other because you want everything to cook evenly. Mine was a little bit small, So I'm just warning you, just get a bigger baking tray. So in goes this beautiful soon-to-be granola. And we're just going to pop this in the oven for 20 to 25 minutes at 160 degrees Celsius. But first, just use the back of a spoon, make sure that it's flattened out. And about 2 or 3 times during this whole baking process, you want to mix it up in the oven, okay? Because you do want it to be baked evenly and nice and crisp. Let's pop it in the oven. So our granola is out of the oven and I've let it cool down. You can see that it's a nice golden color, and also the oats are nice and crisp and everything is nice and crisp. If you find that your granola isn't crispy, you can always put it in the oven for a little bit longer, okay? So now what we're gonna do to finish off our granola, I've got some cacao nibs, and this is a healthier option than chocolate chips because it's 100% cacao. So we're just going to sprinkle in some cacao nibs, and cacao nibs are super rich in antioxidants and magnesium. Now I don't really know how much I'm putting in. I think about 1/4 cup, but you guys can use as much as you need. Also, I've got some raisins here. You don't have to use raisins if you don't like raisins. I just like raisins in this because it matches really well with chocolate and with oats. You can use goji berries or cranberries or any other dried fruit that you like. So now I'm just gonna sprinkle some raisins on top. I'd say about 1/4 cup. And we're done. So before I place my granola into my favorite jar, I'm just gonna give it a little mix, just to make sure that my cacao nibs and raisins are mixed in nicely. Just like that. Just using a little ladle here, scoop it up, and pour it in. Just to make things a little bit easier. Yes, success. And there you go, friends, breakfast is ready. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, because you know that Greg and I are here every single Wednesdays and Fridays providing you with such delicious plant-based recipes. And also please join us for our live stream, which happens every single Sunday. So I hope to see you guys soon. Mwah!